He asks, how good does life have to be before G selection reverses? How low stress was life in Republican early imperial Rome?
Well, I don't think the issue really is stress, which is a very vague concept. I think we have to talk about issues like extrinsic versus intrinsic, morbidity and mortality. So that's the degree to which the mortality is controllable versus uncontrollable. Intrinsic is controllable, extrinsic is uncontrollable. So I don't know much about that period of history, although it seems that there were certainly concerns voiced by individuals like Polybius of Megalopolis as far back as the 2nd century BC about Grecian city-states becoming so, shall we say, pacific and content with the way things are that a decision was made on the part of the populace to simply not have children. And this led to the collapse of these city-states in very short order. So it looks like the seeds of more general dysgenic decline were already present in the Greco-Roman period at that point. I mean, we've argued that the early imperial Rome period was more a silver age to recapture some of the glory of the previous golden era, and in doing so, they were harking all the way back to the Roman kingdoms. And they were looking at a almost mythical past to draw on as inspiration. So they tended to be very backwards looking, very much trying to recapture lost glory. And there was a pervasive sense at the time that the empire was necessary to revive the fortunes of a failing and degenerating republic. So yes, one could say that there was dysgenic pressure already present in the populations at that point. I suspect that's very definitely the case.
At the time when parts of Greece, Sicily, I think, were taken by the Romans, the chroniclers were writing of this disbelief that they didn't even fight back. They just sat there, continuing to party. They couldn't understand what was happening. It was like they were frozen in the headlights, like a rabbit. They become so relaxed, so decadent that they just didn't even try to resist.